Great vinyl community, we're just chatting today, so grab a cuppa, just sit back, relax, and let's have a chat. Happy Sunday afternoon. Great vinyl community, how you doing? I just thought I'd just have a little chat. I won't take too long, just about a few things that have been cropping up, things people are saying in the VC. One thing comes to mind is if you don't watch Psyko's Platters, g'day Paul. I'm not sure if Paul follows me, but I've put a link in the description there for Psyko's Platters. Now, Paul's been in the VC for a long time now. I think he used to be a DJ at a state radio station, and he talks a lot about 45s. A lot. He loves the monkeys, we know. So you love all that stuff. Go check him out. And he does a lot of he sort of chats like this a fair bit. He's always showing vinyl, but he gives a bit of some really good information that I find very interesting anyway, and good stories about albums and things like that. He did one recently. I think it was his last video. Psyko, as he. Not that he's psycho, but it's just a friendly way of referring to him. So Psyko was talking about, and I did read this through Facebook, the VC, so many of you would have seen it. We're talking about vinyl collecting and what kind of vinyl collector are you. There's a whole list. There's about 4 or 5 different points or so, categorizing you as a particular vinyl collector. And I think the article was well written, and it really made me stop and think about for a while, what kind of vinyl collector am I? I mean, do I want to even think about what I am? I am what I am. I do what I do. But for a topic, discussion point, it was really interesting. I'll actually put a link down below to the article if I can find it. Now remember to for you to have a look, and you can make your own assessment of what kind of collector are you. So it talks about things like the sort of collector who is a completist. That was one. It has to have every single release from an artist's point of view to complete it. And Psyko made a good point there. Yeah, maybe he may be like that for the monkeys, for example. But he talks about, well, when I grew up, I was collecting baseball cards and things like that. And back then, for those of you who were doing that back in the day, how important it was to get a complete set. So has that carried through? Are you now completing? Excuse me. If you have that completist mentality, you have to have everything. I think most of us do. For a couple of our favourite artists, like for me, I'm focusing on Elvis. I'm focusing on the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, that type of thing. The most popular stuff that I'm sure a few of us are collecting their stuff. Anyway, that's the completist. There's other things like guys that they don't care if it's a original pressing, a reissue, if it's black vinyl, red vinyl, some kind of coloured vinyl, if the inner sleeve's there or not, lyric sleeve, whatever. As long as the media, the vinyl itself, is in good condition, they just want to hear the music. So there's people that just want to hear the music and don't care too much for other stuff. I think there's talking about things like there's collectors who, you're obsessed. Are you an obsessed collector? Are you frequently checking your phone every 5 seconds for deals? Do you have to get out there and buy vinyl every day? Things like that. So it was an interesting article, point of observation. Something to think about yourself. So what kind of collector are you? Put a comment down below. I mean, if you've already been on Psyko's Platters site and done it, then don't bother. I don't want to waste your time. But if you want to, it'd just be nice to know. But this article I read was on Facebook in the VC. There's a lot of comments, and interestingly, sort of saying, are you a bit of this collector, or this collector, or are you just the one? From memory, most people were a bit of both. They consider themselves 30% obsessive, 30% completist, 40% you know, have to have a certain issue, original pressing or something. So that kind of mindset. So most people were a bit of both. Is that right? Are we all? Are you? Ask yourself. Are you a bit of a completist? Are you a little bit obsessive every now and again? Maybe not so much now, or maybe you were before. Maybe you will be. Maybe just a little bit. I think maybe I am just a little bit partial completist. Probably getting a bit more and more in tune, knowledge, seeking out certain pressings or preference to. So yeah, there's a bit of both. So anyway, have a look at the article if you got time. It's interesting, and yeah, put a comment. Maybe we can all help each other out. If there's anyone who's chronically obsessed with vinyl and spending way too much, then I think we've all done that every now and again. So let's just support each other. The other day, this thing's been, it was stuck in my mind. I won't mention the channel. I don't know if this person follows me or not, and it's okay. Something, a channel said that, and he admitted later on he was having a bad day, a really bad day, and he said, oh man, I regret what I said. But, you know, a little part of it thought, well, I wonder if he was referring to my videos. Not that it matters. I don't care. I do my own thing. I don't worry anymore. People who just show vinyl, you know. Oh, let me just grab something. Here's one here. Here's Angel's debut album. I haven't shown this yet, but, you know, people show the vinyl. Yeah, I got this. Go to the next one. Is that boring? Does that bore you? Do you get bored watching people show videos of just showing vinyl after vinyl after vinyl? Yeah. Or do you prefer people to talk about stuff, different stuff? For me, what am I trying to do to help you? You've probably seen I do a lot of different things, trying to focus on different topics. Well, it's technical. If you look back through my stuff, I did a series on my new turntable. Go back through and you'll see that there. I did a 4-part series. I talked about my spin cleaning records. I've done a couple of these vinyl chats. Lots of vinyl finds, of course. But me personally, I don't get bored watching people's vinyl finds. I think it's fantastic. Vinyl's about the look of the vinyl, the cover. And I don't care if I've seen it before or not. Everyone has a different feeling, a thought about a particular record or vinyl cover, what it means to them, when they bought it, what songs they like on there. And then again, you see different aspects of vinyl cover, different sort of print, design, or you know, mono, stereo, different country, different cover. So I thought for a minute when I saw this guy talk about it, I disagree. I like Vinyl Finds videos, and if you don't like them, we don't like mine, unsubscribe. If you like them, keep watching. I'm not trying to please everyone. We've all talked about that. We can't please everyone. We just, you know, you have your own community. I have my channel. I show the stuff I like, and if you like it, fantastic. Get involved, contribute. If you don't, there's plenty of others out there. Plenty of others. But, you know, I like all that hard rocky stuff, so a lot of classic albums. So that's what you're into, that's what you get here, that Craig Vinyl. So yeah, I was just thinking about that and wondered, you know, should I change? Am I boring with my vinyl finds? I thought, no, I'm not going to change. I'll just do it as I do it. So, what else is going on there? I think that's about enough. A 9-minute video is long enough. You let me know your thoughts. What kind of vinyl collector are you? Are you collecting enough? Would you wish you could collect more? Do you over obsess about vinyl? Do you think about it too much? Sometimes I do. Yeah, you're looking at the phone and you're scrolling through and you think, okay, it's got to be a good deal. I'm going to find one if I keep looking. But if you don't look, you're not going to find the deals. If you're really looking for a good deal, you got to do that. You got to put in the time and effort, but it takes away time from other things. So find your own balance, where you feel comfortable with, happy with. Find that right balance, and all will be good. So, all right. My goodness, I've been going on and on. I'm sorry about that. If you're still here, it's probably maybe no one but just me. Anyway, I'll say goodbye to me because I'm probably the only one watching. For anyone else there, you deserve a medal. Anyway, cheers out.